conjunctions, and we have covered coordinate conjunction, correlative conjunction and subordinating conjunctions, and we've also understood this by implementing them through examples. Now we are going to cover some important conjunctions which are used in day-to-day life, and then we are going to understand their meaning and their usage in a better form. So then let us first begin with the conjunctions and, for, as well as, not only, but also. Now, not only but also is the example of correlative conjunctions, as we've discussed earlier. Why? Because these two are always used in pair. If we are going to use not only in a sentence, it is compulsory to use but also as well to make a meaningful sentence. So, and, as well as, not only but also, for, these are used for combining two or more words, phrases or clauses in the sentences which are similar in nature or which are similar in rank. For example, I say Neha and Sonu are siblings. Now over here, the nature, this is noun. Both are proper noun, right? So the nature of the noun is same, right? Both are proper noun, and therefore I am combining these two sentences as one using and, because they are of same nature. Another example can be I will eat toffee as well as chocolate. Now this and as well as are almost same, right? The usage is almost same. This is also and, but an advanced version of it, you can say. I will eat toffee. I can also say and chocolate as well as chocolate. Both mean the same. Next example can be Sneha not only sing melodiously but also dances gracefully. Now I am making use of not only, so I also have to use but also in my sentence, which I have used, so that my meaningful sentence is complete. Neha not only sings melodiously but also dances gracefully, which means that Neha sings melodiously and she dances gracefully, right? Which here it means that she not only sings melodiously, that she doesn't even know singing, but she also knows how to dance. So this was the first important type of conjunction. The second type is of however, yet, though, although. Now, and as well as not only, these were used for joining the sentences which are or joining the words which are similar in nature. But however, yet, though, although, these are those conjunctions which are used for making some contrast, which are used for making some a contrast. Why? Because here the conditions do not match each other, they oppose each other. That means that the statement in the sentence will always oppose each other. Let me explain with an example. First, 1st example is, although, 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 although. Next example is knew her mistake. She did not apologize. Here although means, now if I say she knew her mistake, now whenever we realize our mistake, we will apologize. But here there's a contrast. She did not apologize. So the opposite thing happened. So for that case, we make use of the conjunction although. Another example can be, she worked hard yet failed. Now, in most of the cases, if a person works very hard day and night, then there is always a probability that you will be successful. But in rare cases, chances are that you might not be successful and you may fail. So here the same thing is happening. She worked hard. Now this is a positive sentence, right? Working hard is always positive because it is always fruitful. But she did not get a fruitful result. Fail is always negative. She worked hard but she failed, yet she failed. Right? Again, there is a contrast between the two. So we are making use of the conjunction yet. Third example is, she came home early. However, she did not spend time with us. Now, she came home early. When you go home early, you get time to spend with your parents. But if you go late and your parents are asleep, then maybe you may not get that much enough time to spend. So here she came home early. Now people were expecting that when she will come home, she might spend time with them. But did she? No, she did not. So there is again a contrast. However, she did not spend time with us. So people are unhappy because she did not spend time with them. Therefore, she came home early. However, she did not spend time with us. That is again a contrast between the two. Therefore, we are going to make use of the conjunctions which are used for contrast. So this is for contrast and this is for similar. In nature or rank. Now, here another thing, if I say that Neha and Sonu came first and second, that is wrong. But when I say Neha and Sonu came first in class, that means Neha also came first, Sonu also came first, right? So the rank is same, therefore and as well as not only but also is always used when the rank is same or when the nature of the object or nature of the subject is the same. Now the third important conjunction is either or, neither nor, otherwise. So third type is either or, neither nor, otherwise. Now all these conjunctions are used for making choices or something alternate of something, right? If you want to select an alternative of anything, then we make use of either or, neither nor, otherwise. So they are used for making choices or for alternatives. So the first example of this can be, I will either wear jeans or dress. Now here I have a choice between jeans and dress. So when there is a choice between two, then we make use of either or. That I will wear jeans or I will wear dress. So to make it a meaningful sentence, I say I will either wear jeans or dress. Another example can be, neither Ram nor his brother is guilty. Now neither nor means none. None or no, which means that Ram is not guilty, his brother is not guilty. But when we use two objects or two subjects at the same time, then we say neither Ram nor his brother is guilty. Another example can be present, otherwise you will be dismissed. Now again, there are two choices, to be present or to be absent, and accordingly there will be some circumstances. If you are present, you will be marked, but if you are absent, what are the circumstances? That you will be dismissed. There will be certain actions which will be taken, and here the action is that the person will be dismissed if the person is absent. So the person has got two choices, either to be present or to be dismissed, right? So whenever there is choice, then we will be making use of these conjunctions and the proper usage of conjunctions so that a meaningful sentence is formed. So the fourth important conjunction is the conjunction of reason. Fourth is conjunction of reason. Now conjunction of reason is used when we want to denote some kind of reason for the action or for the event that takes place. So for that we make use of so, since, because. So let us implement these conjunctions in our sentences. The first example can be, Rita did not attempt the quiz because she was not prepared. Now, here I am getting a reason for Rita not attending the quiz. So I asked the question, why did Rita not attempt the quiz? What answer do I get? Because she was not well. Because she was not prepared. Now because she was not prepared, she did not attend the quiz. There is a reason for not attending. Therefore we make use of conjunction of reason over here. Then the next example can be, I could not reach early since I was stuck in traffic. Now why I could not reach early? There is a reason, because I was stuck in the traffic. So since is again used for reason. Next example can be Sonia was tired, so she slept. Now, why did Sonia sleep? Because she was tired. Again, there is a reason for a particular action to take place. So, we are making use of conjunction of action, conjunction of reason. Our next type of conjunction is conjunction of time. Now, conjunction of time suggests the time at which an action or an event took place. And these type of conjunctions include when, till, until, unless, as long as, soon, after, before. All these are the examples of conjunction of time. So some examples of conjunction of time can be, I reached the office when the meeting started. Now, when did I reach the office? I get the answer when the meeting started. So, a time is being denoted over here. Therefore, I am using conjunction of time. Another example can be, do not go till I come. Again, till when should I not go? Till I come. This is again conjunction of time. Conjunction of time can also be used by making use of the conjunction after. For example, I ate ice cream after having dinner. Again, I question, when did I eat ice cream? I ate after having dinner. Again, a time is denoted over here. Similarly, I can say, Sweetie slept as soon as she reached home. Now, when did Sweetie sleep? When she reached home. As soon as she reached home. A time is denoted in this sentence. So, we are making use of conjunction of time. Last example can be Ram went to his friend's place before meeting me. So again, a time is being represented that the action took place when or before something. That denotes the time. So these are the conjunctions of time. The next type or the next important concept of conjunction is conjunction of place. Now earlier we studied about conjunction of time, which represented time in the sentence. This is place, which will represent or denote the place at which some event or some action is taking place. For example, where wherever. Implementing these in sentences, I can say that Sneha makes friends wherever she goes. Now, where does Sneha make friends? Wherever she goes. So, wherever is again denoting the place that wherever Sneha goes, she makes friends. Next example can be, I live where there is peace. Now, where do I live? Where there is peace, right? Or I can say, where there is will, there is a way. I hope that you must have heard about this. Where there is will, there is a way. So, where there is a way? Wherever there is will, right? So, a place where there is will, there is always a way. So, this again denotes the conjunction of place. So, now the next type of conjunction is conjunction of condition. So, next important conjunction is conjunction of condition. Now, this type of conjunction is used whenever we want to represent some condition of the action or some event that provides some condition. Here the examples are if, whether, provided that, in case. So these are the conjunction of conditions. For example, I will study for exams if you let me sleep. Now there is a condition that first I will sleep, only then I will study. So I will study for the exams if you let me sleep. So again there is a condition that if you let me sleep now, only then I will study for the exam. The next example can be, I shall go whether you like it or not. Again, I am saying that even if you do not like, still I will go. So this is a condition that you like it or you do not like it. I have to go, I shall go. Next example can be, you can sit over here provided that you keep quiet. So there's a condition for you sitting over here. That condition is you have to keep quiet. Again there's a condition. So for that we are making use of conjunction of condition. These are all the conjunctions of condition. The next conjunction is conjunction of comparison. And for conjunction of comparison, we make use of the conjunction than. For example, Sonia is a better singer than Ram. Now again a comparison is made between Sonia and Ram, and we have to choose between these two that who is a better singer. So for that comparison we make use of the word than. Another example is that I am better than he. Again a comparison is made, I and he. So better than is again a comparison made, right? The next conjunction is conjunction of manner. Conjunction of manner in what an event takes place or an action is taking place. For that we make use of the word how. How is used to represent the conjunction of manner. I am impressed how beautifully she writes. Now I am impressed by the manner how she writes, or by the manner of what she writes. So how over here is again representing the manner of any event or any action taking place. So in this video we discussed very important conjunctions and then we implemented them in the sentences so that we get a clear view of what each conjunction represents and how these conjunctions are used in the sentences.